know. It's not saying any problems right now. My computer is surviving. It's living. It's doing what it can. Now let's hope. Hello. What's good? Hold on, let me tell the Discord people that I'm live. Hopefully the stream stays up. I've had a notorious issue in the past. Every single time I try to stream, and it crashes my computer. But yeah, this is a 300K special since I haven't done it yet. Thank you all for tuning in, coming early. I don't really know what the motive here is, chatting and scheming. Yeah, we're world domination and such. He said the last stream was confusing. Absolutely, I couldn't even do it. How's everybody's day? Let's start there. Boom. All right. Let's get it cracking. It's nice to see all of you. He said this is your first live. This is a lot of people's first live. Super chats, I don't have them set up. I don't want y'all sending me money, to be honest. I'm doing good though. I had a good day. It was very productive. I didn't really get out much. I wanted to, but then it started raining, and I just decided I'm gonna stay inside and live my life. At the gym. Y'all really at it. Y'all really at it. You said good. I just got a knee bed. What does that mean? What does that even mean? What are y'all even asking? Advice on moving on? Learning that you're still here. I feel like moving on from what exactly? If you're talking about people, I feel like it's just about realizing your value is there regardless of another person. Yeah, if it's about moving on from a breakup, yeah, for sure. It's just realizing that, that relationship wasn't you. And you have to realize, you have value outside of the relationship. It's not just the other person, but what you bring to it as well. And that love you felt and whatever connection you felt, whatever feelings you felt that were so strong that make you feel like something you need to get over is just you. You not realizing that you can get that love or whatever you need to yourself. 300K? I know, right? 300K is kind of wild. I appreciate all of you blowing up on IG theme pages. I don't even know what that means. Y'all said I seem shy? Don't be delusional. What books do I recommend? The Four Agreements, The Alchemist, The Power of Now. Even though I haven't read it, I have never read it, but I want to. And Zen and the Art of Archery. Great books. Congratulations, Unc. I am not Unc. They think I'm an old man. When you getting cornrows back, low-key, I'm messing with my natural hair too much right now. I don't think I'm gonna get cornrows for like a good amount of time because I had a taper hairline. Y'all, if y'all cannot get a taper hairline, do it. Like, cause I made the mistake of letting my barber just do me bad one time, and it kind of messed me up. I appreciate all of y'all. I hope y'all days is going well. None of y'all told me about y'all days. How old am I? I just turned 20. I'm officially Unc status, y'all. 2 decades of vicinal. 1/5 of a century. How could y'all let this happen? How could y'all let 30 plus? Why is y'all playing with me? You said it's fun seeing me talk so casually. I promise you I'm like this 100. Y'all can see it break through sometimes in the videos. Cause like, it's not like I'm putting up a bit to do the video at all. Like, that's how I talk sometimes. And when I'm talking about topics like that, that's how it comes out. But it breaks, like the jokes break through sometimes. And I just be like, dang, I just stuttered. Or I just like made a crazy sound. I just be laughing at myself. I know you're doing some profound pondering about that cut. We not finna play. I am on Spotify. what made me start making these videos. I used to have a gaming channel, and then I got really into meditation and like Alan Watts, and then I was like, I'm gonna just try to make some type of philosophical videos. But I deleted all the ones that I made super early. They're like archived. I might bring them out one day, but they were cooked. And then as I progressed on and on, it just got easier and easier to talk, I guess, and to, I guess, distill what's going on in my mind out loud and not have to write it out, because I used to have to script out my videos like 2 years ago. Am I in college? Yes. Who's my favorite artist? Sade. Let's not be silly. When was my birthday? July 1st. 30 is not old. Hold on now. I said 20 is unk. All right. After you pass your teenage years, it's straight unk. How do I come up with content ideas? I have no idea. I don't know what works for everybody else, but whenever I have an idea, I just write it in this list notes on my phone. So like, this is all video ideas that I have stored up and haven't used. So I'm pretty set for a long time, not gonna lie. I'm from Ohio. Man, how's life going? Life is beautiful, man. You just gotta stay present. I am 20. What's your favorite vinyl I got? Y'all see the one that's presented? Man, it's Doomsday. It's gotta be. I look like Katy Perry. Why y'all playing with me? What am I working towards? Finding permanence in my mental philosophy. And what I mean by that is, when acknowledging like a lot of perspectives at once and acknowledging like how things can be many things, it's about locking onto the one you want and sort of not necessarily ignoring, but not living in the other definitions of whatever reality you live in. And I find that difficult sometimes because I feel like the very question of like anything invites other realities. Like the question of your security, whether or not you're secure, invites the idea that you're insecure. Because it's like, if you have to ask yourself, then it doesn't even feel, genuine at that point. So that's why I feel like it's that way. Do I journal? I used to journal. I don't really journal anymore. I just wrote something in my my book, I guess. Sad Guru. Yeah, I do. I haven't really listened. English or do I study psychology? Nah, I study philosophy and marketing. How much for mental? I don't really mental. Can't do it. How old am I? Bronny James. All right, I get that a lot. How old am I? I'm 20. Most of your viewers are older than you. It's tragic. It's not really tragic. I kind of like it. Knowledge is timeless. Opinions on Dr. Joe Dispenza. I like Dr. Joe. If y'all not hip to Dr. Joe, he wrote Becoming Supernatural. That's a book I read. And it kind of just gives a more analytical view of like consciousness, and it gives studies and gives sort of statistics and numbers, not really numbers, but I guess charts and graphs to what we know to be consciousness and the laws of attraction and anything like that. Do I believe in the law of attraction? Yes. Fervently. Yes, I do. Am I against smoking? I'm not against smoking. You can do that if you want. I love stoicism. Y'all gotta stop saying I look like people. Stop calling that boy Unc. Thank you. Let's not be silly. He said, who's my inspiration? I think my inspiration, it had to be, it's literally everything. Like, I can see a butterfly cross my path and find significance in it. And I don't really know if that's a good or bad thing, but it's just the way my head works sometimes. Grateful for you. I'm grateful for all of y'all. It's not a time to say thank you. I'm thanking y'all. This is a 3,000 subscriber special. Thank you guys. Honestly, like, because I try not to look at any numbers on my channel. I try not to do anything like that because I don't necessarily know if it's beneficial to me or not yet. Like, of course, it's a good thing. Like, oh yeah, I'm at 300K. That's a great thing. But then I'm like, what about 400? Like, it doesn't. I don't know. So I'd rather just give whatever I'm giving and feel good about what I'm giving, regardless of what numbers show up. But I do appreciate all of you. I really do. What do I think about giving up? I don't think there's any point in giving up. It depends what you're talking about, to be fair. If you're talking about life, I don't think there's any point in giving up. Opinion on Alan Watts? I love Watts. Do y'all see the Watts book? I don't want to drop over my tower of books here. It's going to be messed up for the next 8 videos. Oh. Alan Watts, The Way Is In. Yo, this one is going to be it. Release the archives for 500K. I will do that. I'm not going to lie. I will do that. I wouldn't mind it. I'll do that. I'll do that. I can't even lie. Bron or Mike? Bron? Actually. Bron or Mike? Kobe? Let's be consistent. Opinions on Tate? If I'm being honest, I don't really listen to Tate. And it's not because, like, I don't know. I just don't necessarily subscribe to the roughness of the thought process, because it works, and it's similar to like anything anyone will tell you about like self-help and mentality. But I feel like I don't like living in that kind of world. Thoughts on alcohol? If you like it, you like it. What am I struggling with now? Finding things to do. Do I like soul music? I like all kinds of music except country. Except country. Eckhart Tolle. I know he wrote The Power of Now, but I have not read it, so I have no opinions on him. But I know he made some good books. Book recommendations, I'll say them again. The Four Agreements, The Alchemist, The Way Is In by Alan Watts. Zen and the Art of Archery. That's my top 4, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite video I made. My favorite video is The Answer is Given by Having No Questions. And it's my favorite video because I literally was questioning myself about the video. So like, it kind of is very ironic, and the message of the video literally told me not to do that. So I don't know. I found it very interesting because it's like the only video I've ever had that has made me really think deeper into that. Y'all in the comments going crazy. I need a moderator in here. Help. Somebody get this together. Got any advice on not overthinking small things? Just don't make things inherent to your character. I think overthinking small things is just a matter of doing your best in whatever you do. Like sometimes I'll make like an Instagram reel, or I'll do something, and then I'll think to myself for a second like, oh, what if that wasn't good? Like, I don't know if I rock with that. But like, it was a genuine, honest try, and I did my best, so I can't overthink it. I have to just keep moving forward with other stuff. Do I have other social medias? Yeah, I have a functioning Instagram, functioning TikTok. Nothing else. Nothing else at all. Dream travel destination. I want to live in the Himalayan mountains for like 5 years. You said Maju. I can't even know if I trust you. What's my name? My name's Ian. Spelled E-Y-A-N. Self-love has no condition. Absolutely not. What I believe in? I believe in belief. How about that? I don't like that question. Yeah. How tall is Unc? Oh, y'all know the height? Have I read the Quran? I have read the Quran. How tall do y'all think I am? Let me just put that out there. Can I sing? I'm literally like Frank Ocean. Let's be realistic. I have aura, by the way. Yeah, maybe. Do I have siblings? Yes, I have a lot of siblings. 5'7", 5'10", 5'11", 4'11", 5'11". Oh my God, 5'4", 5. See, some of y'all getting there. Some of y'all is playing. Some of y'all's playing on purpose. I think a lot of y'all don't want me to be above 6 feet. That's what I think. I think y'all don't want me to be above 6 feet tall. That's what I think. Y'all just don't want to be on shaky territory. It's okay. See, that's what I'm saying. They're going crazy. Y'all want to give me short? Y'all can give me short. Go ahead. I'll let y'all live in that delusion because it's your world, not mine. Don't act like I'm 6 foot. Hey, y'all could do whatever. Y'all could say whatever. If y'all ever see me in person, you'll be amazed. You'll be surprised. That's all that matters, though. I mean, y'all can think whatever y'all want. Y'all can think whatever y'all. I love y'all regardless. What I think of the Quran, I love the Quran. I think any religious text can give you so much. Genuinely. Are you a nonchalant dreadhead? I have no longer have dreads. I might still be nonchalant though. No, I'm very chalant. I'm not gonna lie. What do I believe in religious wise? I believe in belief, like I said. Hair add 5 inches. Bro, my hair is all right. Now I'm getting a little out my body. I was just saying, reacting to it. I gotta live by my videos in this one. Y'all really testing this philosophy out, huh? I appreciate y'all. Am I in a relationship? No. I appreciate all of y'all though. Honestly. I really do. And I'm glad this stream is working so I can actually, stay on here for a little bit and get to chat with y'all because I don't really get that opportunity that often. Taking a job. Mellow, and I wouldn't know what to tell you, to be honest. You really got to meditate with yourself and understand why it is that things are the way they are, and evaluate, I guess, how you look at yourself, because it's really about whether or not you think you can achieve certain things, or whether or not you think you deserve certain things that brings them into your life and allows you to let them persist in a way. Like, if you truly feel you don't deserve like bad relationships, then you won't allow them. You won't let it get to the point where relationships can get bad. I feel like that's what it's about. But I can't really speak on that too much. I have been very fortunate in my friendships and relationships because I've had them since I was a little kid. So regardless of which, they're going to be here. So I hope that helps. Is your career goal to be an influencer through YouTube? No, my goal was not necessarily to be an influencer or anything like that. Really, I just wanted to express myself, and I knew that to some degree, there is a collective conscious in whatever I say about myself. And if I know myself, I know the world. And if you know the world, you know yourself. So in a way, like, we all apply to each other. And that's what I feel like it comes from. But my career goal is to be an author. I don't necessarily think YouTube was in my plans, but I mean, it's something that happens and I'm very grateful for it. So I can't feel no type of way about it. I can't. Do I believe in? I ain't even going to address that. I appreciate that. What brought my interest to philosophy? I have no idea. Someone asked me that earlier, and I was like, they were like, what made you so interested in like self-discovery? And I was like, once I found out there was a self to discover, I just wanted to explore more. I do have Instagram. It's Profound Partner, and it's the same thing. College. I'm in college for marketing and philosophy. Fiction or nonfiction? I'm about to write philosophy books, man. Straight nonfiction. How often do I meditate? Nowadays, once a month. In the past, every day, twice a day. But I feel like meditation it started to spread to like everything I do. It's about whatever makes you feel like yourself. And I feel like a lot of times meditation lets you take that step away from your mind long enough so you see yourself and so you feel content and feel that peace that is you. But once you get to a point where like you can do that in every scenario, then it just becomes good. Because I realize like, peace isn't a place. It's a mentality. And nature exists everywhere you are. It's just about the peace you bring to the situation. Do I plan on being a lawyer? I actually thought about being a lawyer at one point, but then I didn't. I said no. Waiting till marriage. Thoughts on that? Are you asking my thoughts or asking am I? Room tour. Silly. It's not happening. Philosophy can be fiction. Not my philosophy. Best way to make money? I have no idea. Do y'all think I'm a finance guru? I don't think in terms of money. But yeah. That's all. Do I watch football? Nah, I don't. 300K special. Absolutely. I got to keep saying thank you to the new people. I appreciate y'all. Music suggestions? Okay. Raise Your Frown. Hold on. By Nicole. Now y'all listen to that right now, and y'all tell me whether or not it's good, because I know it's good. Do I practice retention? I do actually. Self-sabotage. How to overcome self-sabotage. I feel like it's just about accepting like that you deserve certain things, and it's not a matter of whether or not you really think you deserve something. It's a matter of whether or not you want something, and you just have to love yourself enough to go get what you want or accept what you want. Yeah. Would I rather be pepperoni or cheese? Pepperoni. Ooh, cheese for sure. Do a backflip? If I could do a backflip, I think the world would be unbalanced. I think the world just didn't want me to do that. The world just didn't. What's my quote of the day? We can't compete, we don't compare. How do you deal with negativity? I don't necessarily ignore negativity. Like, negativity always exists. And I think we have to realize that it doesn't matter, like, how much we acknowledge the negative. It's about living in the positive, embracing the positive. Because to me, the existence of possible positivity is a positive thing. And the more we allow ourselves to live in, like, certain negative realities and think they're true, the more they just become true. Like, it's the way that when negative things happen, we treat them like they're part of ourselves. And that's kind of, I guess, my entire point. How to deal with analysis paralysis. See, I'd never connotated like that, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I would say just a step back from the mind. Realize that you don't have to overthink every situation, and if it's not in your hands, it shouldn't be in your mind. Like, overanalysis is good. It's good to get information, but it's not good to get information at your expense sometimes. So you have to be mindful of how strong your mind is at a given second, and decide whether or not you want to consume a certain amount of information. Develop my emotional intelligence. I'm still getting better with my emotional intelligence, to be honest. I feel like I'm very good at perceiving my emotions and how I feel, and I'm good at not acting off my emotion as well. But how to deal with other people's emotions, I feel like I'm good at it. I could always be better though. I could always be better. How to deal with lust? It's a tough question. I don't really know. I guess like it to me, that's just like a hard stop thing. Realize you don't need to stimulate yourself like that. Like, you're enough already, and that takes away from yourself a lot of times. Raise Your Fountains, give Lauryn Hill vibes. Do I listen to Lauryn Hill? Yes. I'm glad you liked the song. Appreciate that. Are you always in profound pondering mode? I like to be most times. I would say, like, I could always have a conversation. Like, I'm in my day to day, I'm probably like always trying to look for not trying to look for something deeper, but my mind just always finds some type of deeper meaning in a lot of stuff that I do. And like, I guess not necessarily significance, but intimacy within like everything. You know, understanding that if I like do a push up, it's contributing to me, and I feel grateful for myself for even doing that, for like doing pretty much everything. But it's about having gratitude for whatever it is, and for yourself for like putting yourself in a situation to receive. I look good in a buzz. Y'all think I'm going back to the buzz? You're delusional. I can't do it. Love my vids. I love y'all. D'Angelo, I'm not necessarily a fan, but I do like his music. Do my friends come to me for advice? Not often, actually. Like, I don't know where that fine line is. Like, I would say like who I am hasn't changed at all to since the YouTube career started popping. So like, it's not like they used to ask me for advice, so they don't do it now. How do I stop a bad habit? Replace it with a good one. That's what I would say. Do I have a snap? No. I deleted it. How to stop overthinking. Be in the present. Trust yourself. I ran track. How do I feel about Playboy Cardi? Make some good music. Ever been heartbroken? I don't know if I've been heartbroken. I've been sad, depressed even. Heartbroken? Not sure. How can I apply the answers I already have? Stop trying to look for a direct application to them, and just keep moving forward with that in your mind, with intention. Go to snack. I don't know what that means. What made you start your self-discovery journey? Meditation and realizing that I didn't like part of myself and I needed to sort of change. Sort of change. Am I introvert, extrovert? I've actually been thinking about that. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. What made you want to help us be better? Um, I'm not sure because I wanted to make myself better. It's not like I wanted to make other people better in a sense. Like I wanted to share myself and I understood that in an effort to be an individual and embracing your own individuality, you inspire other people to do their own. And I feel like my specific focus of individuality like encompasses the definition of who we are. And that's why I feel like it applies to other people. And I'm very glad, like I'm grateful it helps people. It's one of my favorite things about this. And I wouldn't say it's a reason I continue doing it because of course I love the expression, but it's definitely a great thing to add on. Holding grudges, I wouldn't hold grudges. It really just only weighs on you. Like I feel like any emotion you have towards anybody else isn't felt by them. It's felt by you. You look like young Don, the sauce god. I've heard it before, but he get pretty radical on there. I'd be careful. I do write. I do. I have some of my writings on my Instagram account. If y'all look at that, how do you cope after making bad decisions? Realize you just made a bad decision. There is no should or could have. You don't have to live in whether or not you made a different decision. Just live with what you did now, and if you can fix that decision, you can do whatever you can. Do it. If not, do your best to mitigate the issue and move forward. I feel like life's too short to constantly be lived in reference to our pasts. But of course, be moral, try to get on top of your stuff, deal with what you can, but, you know, do as much as you can. And that's all you can do. I miss the old Young Don as well. Favorite song of all time? Lady Brown by Nujabes. That didn't even take too much time. Frank Ocean music, love it. I love it. Favorite movie? No idea. Black Pill and Nihilism. I don't know what Black Pill is, but Nihilism, I mean, it has an application. It really does. It depends on your perspective of it. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm an optimistic nihilist. Like, if nothing does exist, which I don't know, like I might as well live it to its fullest potential and embrace it in positivity to make sure I'm enjoying every moment. Because why not? You like K-Dot? Yes. If you're a Drake fan, no, I'm playing. I'm playing. But yeah, I like Kendrick. Kendrick over Drake for sure. Lady Brown is a vibe. I'm glad. Look up Black Pill. I don't know if I want to look into that. It sounds like it's negative. How's the diet? It's actually been very good recently. I've been trying to be very conscious of what I put into my body, so I eat like a lot of fruit. I know that sounds cliche, but I genuinely eat a lot of fruit. Like it consists of, or that's most of what my food palette consists of. Spotify, please. I feel like you blew up. Already am on Spotify. I guess I need to advertise that a little bit better. Maybe a little bit. How old am I? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Kinds of fruit do I like? My favorite fruit is probably a mango. Mango, pineapple. What kind of fruits do I like? Yeah, that's what I like. Do I write poems? Yes, but I haven't written a poem in maybe like 5 months. Not 5, probably like 3. I don't know why it is, but it is what it is. How do you make meaning? I feel like meaning is there. It's just about whether or not you can interpret certain meanings. It's not about making them. It's just about becoming aware of whatever you want. Am I in college? Yeah. 20s Unk now? Yes, apparently. Yes, apparently it's Unk. Y'all be playing with me. What do you record on? I record on OBS. I use Wondershare from more to edit. MF Doom. Are we being serious right now with these questions? You respond to fans with questions in your DM. Um, yes, I do. Do I respond to everyone? Literally impossible. But I literally try my best. Like I'll go to the bottom of it, the last one I responded to, and just go up weeks. But it takes a long time. Like I can't necessarily get on top of every single person that DMs me, but I try to respond to the pertinent ones and anything that I see. Do I read mystery? Nope. How old am I? 20. What's my major? Marketing and philosophy. If you could tell your 15-year-old self anything, what would you say? I wouldn't tell my 15-year-old self anything. Anything at all. I feel like to answer that question, part of me would have to like feel like I don't like where I am now. So I wouldn't tell myself anything. I might just like drop $50 on the ground right in front of them and like run away. That's probably be my that's what I would do. That's the best one. Best bet. Ever use substances? I don't know what you mean by that. Ever been in therapy? I have not. Think of existentialism. I love existentialism. I love pretty much every school of thought. I'm not gonna argue with you. I just don't necessarily align with every single view. Why do they call you Marcus Aurelius? What? Why are you in this, Joshua? Anyways, uh, I don't know. It's a name. It's a name somebody gave me for real. That's it. Like I was stoic one day, and that's what they decided. Ian, good sir, please a word. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Where do I see myself in 5 years? Happy. Western philosophy and Eastern. I feel like Western philosophy is just like a reaction to Eastern philosophy a lot of times. It's not necessarily a good or bad thing, but I think with all things that exist in reference, they are subject to a lot of bias, especially the bias of those who follow Western practice. You know, I feel like Eastern practices are more open minded, at least to a small degree, when it comes to like your inner self. Yeah, that's probably it. I do work out. Favorite book? I don't know. I don't know what my one favorite would be. Um, what would your 15-year-old self use $50 for? I'll probably go to CVS. Get a couple snacks, get some Arizona green tea, and keep moving forward. Think of spiritual Buddhism. I love it. I think there's a lot of concepts in spiritual Buddhism that sort of apply to a lot of Western ideas without us knowing it. Guys like Norse and Greek, not necessarily, no. Plato's Republic, I was assigned to read Plato's Republic and I wrote an essay on it, but I never read it. I got an A on the essay though. You said that yell kid years. I apologize. I apologize. I do what I can. Has college changed my perspective on life? Absolutely. You realize that, you know, high school isn't really everything. And then you get into college and then you realize college really isn't everything. And then you get into the world and you realize the world really isn't everything. It's just about your perspective and how much of a cup you want to put yourself in. Do I like Marcus Aurelius? Absolutely. Yes. Walgreens is also acceptable. What was my why? Mental philosophy. What bands do I listen to? Arctic Monkeys. Probably my top one. Do I go in nature? Or do I like nature? Yes. That's what I do mostly in my free time when I can. Who's my favorite ancient philosopher? What do you mean by ancient? I'm going to say Marcus Aurelius. Actually, Descartes? Sartre? Yeah, probably those two. Teen for who doesn't know what to do with their life. If you're a teen, you don't have to know. All you have to, I feel like the focus shouldn't necessarily be on what you want to do with your life, but who's the one doing it. I feel like it's more important to figure out who you are because that leads you to what you want to do more so than anything. I feel like a lot of us try to, you know, figure out what we want to do without realizing who we are. So we don't understand what we fit into because we haven't seen ourselves. Do I like Sade? Yes. Absolutely. Thoughts on Bronny James? My doppelganger? Nah. He cool for real. How should I pick a college? I just went wherever gave me the most money. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But of course, I like the institution. I mean, your college experience is gonna be nice regardless if you make it nice. I do play video games. What? It's called balance, y'all. I can't be in nature all the time. It rains sometimes. Do I think college is worth it? It really depends on the person. I know some people who don't think it is, and they're living a life that's good for them right now, or good in general. So I mean, it just depends on what you want to do with it, and whether or not you feel like that aligns with your viewpoint. Can I add captions to the live stream or to the videos? What can I do to grow up? 6 foot, but you look 17. Wait, I mean, it's gonna happen regardless. I feel like you shouldn't rush it. You have to enjoy where you are sometimes, because it makes it even better when you get to a certain point. And I feel like I didn't realize that till now. I just started appreciating like the way I looked, the way I was regardless. Favorite video game right now, Terraria. I'm waiting for someone to have a problem with that. I hope not. How you encourage someone comfortable in their sadness? That's an interesting question. I mean, if you're sad, are you really that comfortable? That's what I would say. Minecraft is better. Nah. Terraria. I had a hold on. Let me preface that. Minecraft is amazing. Let's not get into that. All of it. How do I deal with racism? What an optimistic view. I mean, to be honest, that experience is like, it's like no other, and it's abundant everywhere you go. It's just about realizing it's not inherent to who you are, but who everyone else is and what they allowed themselves to believe. And you really can't blame people for being indoctrinated into a certain belief system, but you can, because everyone's an individual and they're responsible for themselves. But forgive them for they know not what they do, sort of situation. But also, I'm gonna fight for it. I'm gonna fight for what I gotta fight for. Absolutely, free Palestine, first and foremost. Your dream career, author. How do you stay present? I think it's a practice thing, presence. My presence was a practice thing over the years. Like, I would get to points where certain things would make me present. Like, to a point where making a video or writing would make me feel present, or meditating would make me feel present. And until I learned how to apply that to, like, everything, I don't feel like I was present throughout the whole day. But nowadays, I feel like I'm present 99% of the time. Have I read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius? Yes, I have. I do not remember anything in it, though. I'm your goat. Y'all are my goats. Let's get that clear and abundant. I really do appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for 300K. I literally would have never thought, but I'm here, and I appreciate it here, for sure. How do you know I watch One Piece? Y'all, I might have to end stream. Y'all getting a little too perceptive. I can't turn on captions on the live stream. It's unavailable. How do you define wealth? I feel like wealth is my kind of wealth is different. I feel like my kind of wealth is like I said, it's not about how much you possess. It's about how much of yourself is within your possession. I feel like the self is sort of the most priceless thing you can ever get. Thoughts on Kamala Harris? Better than Donald Trump? That's all I have to think right now. I mean, I can go into detail, but I don't really like to talk about politics, especially not on this platform. Reality transfiguring? Nope, never heard of it. It sounds intriguing, though. Do I like JoJo? I tried to watch it, too slow for me. And I watch One Piece, so that's saying a lot. JJK? Yes, absolutely. How to get over someone who hurts you with no guilt and doesn't care? Realize they have no guilt and don't care. The only one feeling those feelings is you, and you have to love yourself enough to not feel that way and give yourself the validation you deserve. Because if someone's not giving that to you and they're not guilty and they don't care, then however you feel about them in that situation, that anger, that resentment that you're feeling, or whatever sadness and disdain you're feeling, is you feeling it. It's you questioning yourself. I feel like you shouldn't do that. It's important to know you have value regardless, and it's not the other people that give value to a situation. It's you that gives value to your situations. You that gives value to the relationship, not them. You know, they may be there, but you're the one who attributed that much value to a certain person. So you could be the one to take it back. Because at the end of the day, that value is you. How do I get better at my communication skills and overthinking? That I fear of talking to new people. I fear talking to new people too sometimes. It's a very real thing. I would just say realizing that if they don't accept you, then who cares? I mean, how often do you not accept people for who they are? That's what I think about. Because like if a random person comes up to me and talks to me, I'm not judging them off rip. It's just about how much judgment you feel like you place on other people and you place on yourself. And I feel like that's projected in our inability to talk to people sometimes because we think everyone's judging us, but it's really just us judging ourselves. Why is healing never linear? I don't know if healing is linear or not. It may be like linear like this, like how this is a straight line, but it's also look like this at the same time. But I feel like healing is not linear because our understanding is not a linear thing. Our thought process isn't a linear thing, not all the time, and our growth isn't linear. So our healing can't be either. Do I play any sport, or am I into any sports? I ran track. I like basketball. I like playing it. I have watched Vinland Saga. Best version of myself looks like me now. In regards to the future, though, I don't know. I don't necessarily know what it look like. Like I have certain things I'm doing, but I like to appreciate where I am because it makes me feel better about where I am. Like I could want to gain like 50 pounds of muscle and be real brolic, but I have to love where I am regardless. Some of these questions are stupid. Use Google. Nah, we don't gotta do that. We don't gotta do that. Yeah. How do I deal with grief? It's a tough question. Very tough question. Realize that whatever love you had still exists. You know, it's still within you because that's what grief is. Just misplaced love, in my opinion. And you have to just realize that that's what it is. Is that an MF Doom record? Yes. Thoughts on Kyrie Irving? Love Kyrie. Love Kyrie. Romance anime? I watched a few. Not gonna lie. How'd I come on our username? In high school, I was trying to think of a channel name that has something to do with deep thought because I was like, ooh, I'm a deep thinker. I'm thinking deeply. And then I was like, let me be illiterate. Profound pondering. Yeah, that's all it was. Any advice on changing yourself, growing? I feel like the stress shouldn't be on changing yourself. I feel like that's where our problem comes from. It's not accepting where we are and constantly thinking we're some type of project that we need to change. Not saying that you thought that way. You know, I am assuming, but I think that's the problem. Any regrets? Nope. Hablas español? Sí, yo hablo español. Sí. What are you grateful for today? I'm grateful for today. How about that? Illiterate or illiterate? Alliterate. What are we talking about right now? Any regrets you have? Nope. I don't know nothing about that Dollar Tree situation. Do you have a tween curl crossed hezzy step back in your bag? Nah, to be honest, all I had was strength and athleticism until like 2 weeks ago I started shooting. Not gonna lie. That brown box is just a box of records I have. And I have nowhere to put it right now. So that's where it is. Yeah. Be like water. That be like water quote goes in my head all the time. But I don't necessarily use it like Bruce Lee. I feel like it's true though. Like you have to allow yourself to be ready for every situation. Like you don't have to be tense. You just have to be ready. And being ready is just about being present and being confident in who you are and trusting yourself regardless of the situation. That's what I think is faith in self. I think he's a Leo. What do y'all think my sign is? What y'all think my sign is? And here they go asking. First record you ever bought? Lauryn Hill, I think. Oh no, that was bought for me. I bought MF Doom and Sade mixed together. Oh my god, I lost that record. Oh, I need that again. I forgot where I put it. Man. Do you be pondering? Yeah, I do. I do. I can't show y'all the collection. Oh, here y'all go. Gemini. One person got it so far. 2 people, 3 people, 4, 5. Only 5 of y'all have gotten it correct. That's pretty tragic. And it's okay. Advice on making music. Just do whatever makes you feel like you. I mean, try not to make it for other people, but for your love of doing it and your love for the craft. And also be not necessarily critical of yourself, but honest with yourself. Understand that you have to like what you're hearing as well. You know, you have to give the love to it. You have to connotate it first. Yeah, I'm a Cancer, y'all. The feeling of failure with the possibility of success. I feel like the possibility of success is just a happy feeling. Not necessarily needing to be successful or needing it that success, but acknowledging that it's a desire of yours. Just being happy that it exists. That's what I would say. You need to cut. What? Man, you don't understand. That's what y'all don't get. I'm not fading my hair no more. I'm not. You see how it's just zzz and zzz. I did that on purpose. Can't do it. Get a Boosie fade. See, y'all playing games. Y'all not being realistic. Get cornrows. I've had them. Do I like traveling? Yeah. I'm dying laughter on these comments. Man, they funny, ain't they? Why'd you cut off your braids? I didn't cut off my braids. How to keep ego in check. Realize its existence. And realize what's behind it. I now leave. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bro getting wicks. I'm not getting wicks. Why are y'all playing? Y'all not being real right now. I read just straight philosophy. I'm not gonna lie. Self-help. I started reading this book about love literally like an hour ago, and I'm really enjoying it. I appreciate all of y'all. What made me so philosophical? I have no idea. I started to talk like this. I kept doing it. And eventually became ingrained into my character. At least that's what I feel like. What time is it for me? It's 11:13. It's 11:13. Hold on, chat. All right. When you gonna get the Nordic horsetail cut? See, y'all aren't being serious anymore. It makes me want to just click that end stream button. Nah, I'm playing with time. I appreciate you. What was the question I just saw? What do you do outside of YouTube? The same stuff I do in YouTube. Just go out there and experience. Favorite Sade song? When Am I Gonna Make a Living? That's a good song. Afterlife or Just Darkness? I don't necessarily know. I'm just trying to live this life, I guess. I don't know what that is. I feel like it could be anything. There's a lot of possibilities out there, and I can't really put my finger on specifically one. But to the extent that I do believe in an afterlife, I just hope it's good or it's reincarnation or something like that. What inspired me to make my channel? Alan Watts. Oh my goodness. Appreciate you, Matt. You can DM my Instagram and I will see it. It's Profound Pondering. Best books to start off with philosophy. The Four Agreements. Yeah, that's a good one. Why y'all stating my age? What's up? I can't even read this stuff anymore. It's getting too late. My eyesight's getting bad. How old am I? All right. I digress. Forgetting knowledge. Read. Open Your Eyes, I guess. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie? Princess Mononoke. Yeah, that's the one. Going to see you soon for the 500K stream. Appreciate that. Get some sleep, 300K King. Thank you. I appreciate that. A guest on, be present. That's all it takes. I guess I will wrap it up. Y'all have any last second questions before I hit the hay? I do appreciate all of y'all coming out to this stream today. It's been a beautiful experience filled with beautiful people. So I thank you all for being here. I thank you all for contributing. Yeah, I really do. What books am I reading? We just read the 4 Agreements. I'm gonna say that first anytime. Self-harm, I'm gonna take that seriously. Embrace the love that you have for yourself. And in saying that, to realize that the confidence that you have in detesting yourself to an extent, or not necessarily detesting yourself, but feeling bad about yourself, that confidence that you have that whatever situation you're in, you can't escape from, you can put that same confidence into the opposite. It's the paradox of confidence. Like your insecurity about your ability to achieve something is the same as your confidence in your ability to not achieve something. It's just about flipping it and understanding that, you're worthwhile. You can do anything. You're filled with love because that's all you are. At the end of the day, it's just about your ability to see yourself. My IG is Profound Pondering, same as my YouTube channel. But thank you all. I really hope you guys appreciated the stream. What are some ways I practice positivity and refrain from negativity? Living in the positive and just looking at the negative, not addressing it, not analyzing it, just looking. Like if somebody says something crazy bad to me, something like that, I just look at it because it's not personal to me. It's inherent to them. It's inherent to whatever it is. It is what it is. That's what it means. And you need to make sure you're not a part of that. Wishing y'all nothing but love. Thank you for wishing that upon me. Relationship before uni, do whatever you feel is right. I cannot tell you. Loving and respecting oneself. I just dropped a video called Self-Love Has No Condition. I feel like that's a good one. I appreciate y'all. I really hope you guys sleep well. Do your thing. I'm trying to scream again. I'm trying to get there again. My computer messed with me today, so hopefully it messes with y'all next time. I do listen to King Cruel. I do. Thank you all. And farewell. Thank you guys. More on the way. Sing a lullaby. Oh, y'all want to hear a lullaby? I need to see like 50 yeses in the chat if y'all want to hear a lullaby. I'll do a lullaby. Am I Christian? I don't really want to answer that question. Maybe I am. Would that stop you from watching? Yes. Dang, that's like 30. I can't do. Oh my God. Can I do something else? Oh my God. Can I do something else? Oh my God. I'm not thinking. Wow. Thank you, Terrell. Are you saying no to no, I can't? Humiliation ritual. See, look, now I can't do it. That's where I cut the line. All right, y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sing song out of me. But I got y'all with a little. Hear me out. there y'all go. Hope y'all enjoy your night. I hope y'all doing what y'all do. I hope y'all taking care of yourselves, being authentic, making sure you're loving yourself because you deserve love and it has no condition. You don't have to jump over no hoops to tell yourself you love you. You just have to be you and do your best. So thank you. Have a good night. I'm not singing. That was my singing.